Trudeau was at the Wilson Center, and he says all these things that is going on about mining and rare earth metals and deals he wants to do with the U.S. that he's going to talk about with Biden tomorrow, he said. This is actually completely different than normally he was talking about. So the mining industry should be, cheering and toasting and all that, la-di-da. Check it out.
That U.S. doesn't have nearly as much of, and that we are happy to provide in a reliable trade as a reliable source for the kind of growth we have. Right now, many of those critical minerals have been cornered by certain parts of the world that are somewhat less reliable these days in how they are willing and able to provide reliable supply chains to the United States, to the Western world. And recognizing that, yes, as we develop critical mineral capacity for things like lithium and cobalt and nickel and other things that are so essential in technologies of the present and the future, we can't compete with some countries when it comes to, low cost of production because they don't care about environmental standards or because they don't have the same labor standards and requirements that we have. It's going to be more expensive to mine those and process them in Canada than it would be in some other countries. But that's a trade-off that I think people are waking up to, particularly post-pandemic, is probably more than worth it if we can have reliable sources from best friends like Canada and Australia in minerals that are so necessary for the future of our economies. And that's sort of the approach that we're taking on this, that we're going to need to draw in global investment and secure partnerships to do this. But there's an opportunity here to create the kind of resilience in our essential supply chains that the pandemic has shown us aren't necessarily the case right now.
You know, I